Yes, good afternoon, and you're welcome to a special edition of our Sport Update right here on BCS TV. My name is Idowu. Remember, we've been having some special editions of the program whereby we showcase the life and times of ex-internationals, be it football, be it other sports you can think of. And yes, today we have brought you another edition of the program, and I'm sure it will be interesting, it will be engaging, and yes, there will be a whole lot of knowledge shared. I personally, I'm sure I will gain a whole lot from today's edition of the program. My name is Idowu, and on behalf of the production crew, say thank you for joining us in today's edition of the program. And yes, it will be a swell time for you and I. Well, on the program this afternoon, I will be bringing an ex-footballer. Yes, he has a storied career in national team football, in club football, and yes, once I definitely unveil him, I'm sure you would definitely be glued to your TV set. Well, joining me on today's edition of the program is Elder Idowu Otubusen, an ex-international for Nigeria, also played for the Shooting Stars Sport Club of Ibadan when they were then known as the IICC Shooting Stars. Good afternoon, sir. I will say thank you for joining us on today's program.
Thank you very much.
Yes, personally, before we got on set, I read your profile and it was jaw-dropping for me, and it has been an honor definitely sharing this set with you. And first things first, let us start. Who is Idowu Otubusen? Let us hear the history from your own side.
Yeah, Idowu Otubusen, Prince Idowu Otubusen. I was born 80 years ago, 1945. To the family of royal ruling house in Ijebu, the Benedua ruling house of Ijebu, to Pa Idowu Otubusen and his wife, Mrs. Otubusen, in Lagos. I attended St. Jude's School, Ibutemeta, for my primary school, and the Technical Institute Yaba for my secondary school. My tertiary was Yaba College of Tech, where I studied horology. While I was in school, I was in football. Throughout my career in school, I was playing football. So that brought me to what I am today.
Yes, definitely. That's a whole lot to unpack, even though you summarized that storied career you have from yourself. So now let us start. Yes, how was life growing up in the 40s and the 50s? That was even pre-independence for Nigeria. Comparing life then and now as a child, young child growing up back then. Tell us, walk us straight.
Oh, then life was very, 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 very good. Very good. No fear, no nothing. You move freely. You make good friends. You don't have any problem. Even at home, no problem. Things were so good. Not that we are suffering this, no light, no nothing, no. Nothing like that was happening there. You can walk any time of the day. You can sleep in your house without even locking your door. But things are not the same today. It was very good then compared to what we have today.
Definitely, you are very good and compared to now today. So now, let us now go to your tertiary level. Even though you said you had been involved with football, even I'm sure even before you even got to the tertiary, you said you studied horology. That's a very unique course, especially in this part. Even in this part, what drew you to study horology back then at the Yaba College of Technology?
That time it was a new course introduced into our education system, Nigeria, and luckily it was there in Yaba College of Technology. Then immediately I finished my secondary education at Technical Institute, which now advanced to College of Technology. I just decided, and my parents even, my daddy even said, okay, you can go and try this. It's part of mechanical. So I now went into it, and I saw it as a very good course. I did it for 4 years, and we ended up having a diploma certified by the Swiss watch industry of Switzerland. We were even there on a visit. As you graduate, you go there.
To Switzerland?
Yes.
Wow.
Go there for few months. Practical course.
And what year was this?
We're talking of 1970. So I am a certified horologist. Though football took everything from me, I could not practice so much. I only practiced for about a year before I now went fully into football play. And that was in Lagos. But before then, throughout my course, even in the secondary school, I was playing in Lagos State. Though I started from playing, we call it the neighborhood football. Started with, they call it Felele.
I think most of us played Felele too.
Played Felele, and I was so good.
Those rubber balls.
I was so good. I never knew I was playing even well. So anytime I am on the field, people always shout, they always hear me. It was true there, I was nicknamed Slow Poison. Because anytime I have the ball, I move slowly, according to them, but I will make a goal. So one of my friends just said, you are slow but poisonous. So they now turn it to Slow Poison.
Wow.
That was in Shomolu.
Wow. It's very good as you even let us into that nickname Slow Poison, because the legendary TV's football commentator Ernest Okonkwo also made that name more popular during radio commentaries talking about Slow Poison. So now let's talk about your football career. Where was your playing position when you were on the field of play back then? Your favorite playing position?
Well, I started from goalkeeping. When I was in secondary school, I was in goal. Even part of my tertiary, I was in goal. But along the line, I changed to playing in the defense, as central defense. So along the line too, I showed interest in playing attack, but I love scoring goals. So at times I play in the attack, at times I play in the defense. Even for my school team, both secondary, both tertiary. So when I played, at the time I got to Niger Post, when I finished my schooling, even before I finished my schooling, I was playing for Niger Post as a part-time player, not a full-time. My coach then just saw me, he said, Slow, you are tall, you are experienced, you are this, you are that. I was featuring as a striker then in that club. He said he wants me to come to the defense. That with my knowledge as a striker, I should be able to stop strikers from scoring goals. Then he converted, he said I should now start playing from that you never use me in the attack. I said, okay, let me just try. When I got there, I saw it as very convenient for me. Very, very cool. I just struggle, I just wait for you, you come, I take the ball from you. I send it out. Occasionally when we have problem, we will not bring the reserve central defender in, then I will move forward. I still have the ability to score. Say, okay, go forward, then the other one will come in. For sure, I will make goals.
Great one there, great one there. And still talking about your football career, I know you played for the then IICC Shooting Stars, but before you played for them, the clubs, can you walk us through some of these other clubs that you played for?
Fortunately, I will say, when I graduated to real football play, I played only for Niger Post in Lagos before I came to Shooting Stars. And how did I come to Shooting Stars? I never applied. While I was playing for Niger Post, boys living around me at Shomolu, they have a team, Vegetable Oils Nigeria Limited. They have a team. So some of them play there. So they now told me, okay, come and be helping us. Come and be coaching us now. If 1 hour, just come when you are free. So I took up that challenge. It was there I met one Mr. Idowu. I don't know, I pray he's alive today. Mr. Idowu now approached me, he's an Ibadan man, and he's a strong supporter of Shooting Stars. He now approached me and he told me, look, coach, I want you to go and come and play for our team in Ibadan. I said, why should I go to Ibadan? I'm enjoying myself in Lagos.
Have you not been an Ibadan man? You never felt anything?
I am an Ijebu man.
Yes, you never saw any reason for you to just leave and just...
Even I vowed that I will never change my club in Lagos. I am okay with Niger Post because we were making name for ourselves. There's no team that can beat its chest. Even stationary stores then, not to talk of ECM or police or navy, that can beat their chest that if they face Niger Post, they'll beat them. No way. You can't. So I was enjoying myself. There's no need for me going to Ibadan. Let me say, he said, no, come and play for us. That he will walk the way for me to get there. Okay, some few days after, said he has seen Chief Lekon Salami. Then his office is at Ikeja, Laba Sportswear. He said he has seen him that I should follow him there. And Lekon Salami too, he was regularly coming to Onikon Stadium to watch our games. Not knowing that he has been eyeing me. That this way, I will take him to the but for him to come to me, the connection was his problem. So when the man now came and we went there, as I was entering the office, he said, hey, look at Professor Idowu. What I'm meeting the Professor Idowu. We all the center after. He said, tomorrow morning, pack your leaves and go. I'll go to Ibadan.
And that was where the journey with
that was the beginning. I now went back to my club. I met my team manager because they all love me. I met my team manager. I said, look, this was happening. I said, I should come to Ibadan Shooting Stars. So I said, I'm not ready to go. I'm okay. He said, look, I release you. Just go. You are making progress. If you can go there, just try and do your best. That was the beginning of my journey. So through the following weekend, I packed my things, I came to Ibadan. Not knowing that they were forming Spitfire football club then, a state team.
Oh, you remember that?
Yes.
Yes, state, yeah.
That period they were forming Spitfire. They recruited all these academicals. But the top players among these academicals, Okoro, Stoba, and others like that. So when I came to Ibadan, they locked me at the Liberty Stadium Hostel. I was there. So the following day, in the morning, they said we should dress up. Can this be shooting stars? That was when I knew it was Spitfire. Okay, I started training with them. At a point, while I was training with these boys, I didn't coach them. Pass instruction to them. You don't do it that way. This is the way you do it. This is the way you do it. Our coach then, Baba Deniji, they just shout from the bench. Hey, Mr. Man, why did they call you? Slow poison. You are here to play football, not to coach. I will laugh on the field because I saw myself higher than my standard is higher than their own standard. How can I cope with this boy? But I was training with them.
As a professional?
I was training with them. I was doing my best to see that even I lifted them up. So some few weeks, the coach, Baba Deniji, assembled all the top football people, the sports council, Chief Consalami himself, and all of that. He assembled all of them that they should come and watch his team. That is his new team that is making.
I was Spitfire.
Yeah. They were all sitting. They were on the pitch. Then around the lineup, whispered into Chief Consalami as that man is too old for this team. He is looking for younger boys. He is too old. That he told him that he doesn't need him. He said, but don't allow him to go.
He saw the potential in you.
He said, don't allow him to go. He said, oh, just second him to Shooting Star. That was how I joined Shooting Star. That was my beginning, my journey with Shooting Star.
And that journey that took you to Shooting Stars saw them win Nigeria's first continental glory in 1976.
You see, when I now resumed with Shooting Stars, I was permanently kept on the reserve bench. All the Challenge Cup games, I would go with them. They would take me along. Even in the North, Jos, and all this Challenge Cup, no. I would go with them, but I will not play.
Was there a reason why?
Even here, even back home, playing against Water Corporation, Housing Corporation, Police, I will not go. They only feel me when we want to play against Cream, Work Strangers. So at a point, I decided I will go back. Then you say, then the love, I said, I will go back. But the love that exists among the players then was so strong. We have entered into each other.
We're already family.
We are already a big family, honestly speaking. So we were, every morning when we finish training, we assembled in one of our teammates, the Mila should become at Okeado there. We shall take our breakfast together, take our lunch together before we disperse. Then we resume for training in the evening. At times from there we go home if there's no training in the evening. There I told them, I called late Mudashiru Lawal because he also came from Lagos. But he didn't come directly. He joined through housing corporation. I talked to some of them and said, I'm going back. I am not staying because I've not been playing. In my club in Lagos, I am a regular. The election become told me, look, your time will come. Your time will come. Don't go. We are not going to release you. You see, you are a family there. So when it happened, I stayed. Then we are moving closer to our preparation. Was almost starting for the African Cup, Women's Cup we won. That was when they brought in Alan Hawks. Alan Hawks, he was arrived, the day he was to arrive, they arranged a friendly match with Accra Hearts of Oaks of Ghana. That was the leading team in Ghana then.
And where was that match played?
It was played at Liberty Stadium. It was Liberty Stadium.
And what year was this? Was that in 76 also?
No, that was 70, late 74. Very late 74. That's when, as he was coming from, it was a floodlight, night match, and we were coming from Scotland. They drove him direct to the stadium. Sat down. We all filed in to start the game. I was on the reserve bench because I knew I was not going to play. So I now sat down. I didn't sit on the bench. I went on the grass, pull off my shoes because I know I'm not going to play. Pull off my shoes, relax. I was almost sleeping, honestly, but I was watching the game. I knew where the problems are. We had big problems. It was only one man among these Ghanaian boys, very short boy, that was tormenting our defense. And unfortunately, one of our defenders, a Ghanaian, was having off day. So people think he was trying to sell out the game. So this time they were leading 2-0. So all of a sudden, we just saw Chibuko Salami behind us. You know the Liberty Stadium.
Yes.
We just saw him behind us. And just whispered to Josie Lance. He was our coach. So Josie, àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ kí ni wọ́n ń gbá? Ó lè dókòó ló ti ṣe English kankan. Kí ló dé? Wọ́n ti score our 2 goals. But they've scored us 2 goals. It's not possible. Ní ìjọba ìjókòó mẹ́rin. Ọ̀sẹ̀ kankan. Then the man with annoyance, he left. He went to the state box. When that happened, Joseph now stood up. He came direct to me. I sat down, relaxed. He said, he really called me Baba Jebu. Baba Jebu, warm up, slow, warm up. I pretended as if
I didn't
hear you. He said, don't you hear what I'm saying? You don't get me. He said, warm up, I'm going in. I pretended as if I didn't hear. Then when he was about to say it third time, I stood up, put on my shoes. As I was warming up, people were shouting, slow, Paji, slow. Okay, I warmed up. I went in. And it is in my character. When I entered into the page, I will hijack the control from the captain. I will hijack I will continue to this instruction. You go this way, you go this way, you mark here, you mark here. I am here. Because I see everybody. As I am talking to a teenage, so also best behind me,
the goalkeeper,
will be talking to me.
You mean the late Best Ogedegbe?
Late Best Ogedegbe. He was my director. While I direct the front, he directed me from the So I reorganized the whole midfield. So I told both Gambos, look at this boy, handle him. And he also is a very stubborn boy when he's on the pitch. Tell him to do something, he will do it. More than what you expect from him. You just reduced that boy to nothing. That was how we were able, at the end of the day, we had to go 2-2. We ended the game 2-2. So we now went. This coach, after the game, he called me. He said, in the morning, I want to see you in my office. That is Alan Hawks. He came to me. And the following morning, I drove to his office. He said, when have you been playing for this? That was the first question he had. When have you been playing for this club? I said, this is my first match. He said, it's not possible.
You were surprised at your potential and yet...
He was surprised. I said, this is my first game. You understand? Then he said, son, he always called us son, throughout the league, your name will come first on the team list before any other name. So thank you. Unless if I tell Alan Hart that I'm sick, he will believe me. He will believe me. Honestly speaking, he will believe me. He's so hard that trust. Number one, it's me. And I did not disappoint him. Throughout, I'll stay together. That was how. So playing well for this thing, they now recruited us. It was through the African Cup, Winners' Cup that we won. The National Sports Commission, I think headed by Baba Akiwe. Akiwe was the director of sports. During that period, he recruited some coaches from Yugoslavia. He recruited 7 coaches from Yugoslavia. When they came, posted one into each political zones. Then the head, Buddha, stayed in Lagos. Then NFA was in Lagos, not NFF. So Rocky was here. He was in our side there, Southwest, Ogun, Oyo, Ondo, and Kwara. So I was lucky to be part of those he picked. He picked most of the boys in Shooting Stars, nearly all of us. So we all now, from each coach now raise a team each. We all now assemble in Lagos for screening. Each coach brought his team. to Lagos. We spent about 2 weeks for the screening. That was how I came into it. Nobody introduced me to anybody. It is your hard work.
Merit.
It's on merit. It's on merit.
But now let us come back to the 1976 triumph of IICC Shooting Stars. Now, playing on the continent back then, what was it like for you? Facing legendary clubs on the continent and ultimately lifting the trophy which Shooting Stars brought to Nigeria, Nigeria's first continental glory in club football.
Then, playing on the continent, around the continent, improve the standard of the team because we learned a lot. We learned a lot.
Was there any personal experience that stuck out for you back then?
Look. It's redouble our confidence that there's nobody you cannot play against. There's nobody you cannot play against. Call any name. We played against Tonel Kalala of Cameroon. Jamila was a terror. He came to Nigeria. We went back home, preparing for us. He said he promised his president that he's going to score 3 goals to carry that cup. On the field, look, everybody, he had only one chance in the early part of the game. So about 10 minutes into the game, he had the chance to play a shot, which almost resulted into goal. But best was there. Throughout that period, nothing again.
It was silenced.
So it shows that he is not a terror. We learned a lot. In Okana, the quarterfinals, we played against tough players. Young boys, very intelligent, tough players. But it needs us to add to our experience, our knowledge too. So how do you handle this type of players when you meet them? You see? Honestly speaking, it improves our confidence in the game. It improves it. We learned a lot, and that makes the team very thick. Made the team very thick. All the foreign teams are coming to play us. They know anytime we play, they are draw. Even if you feel that we lost just 1 goal margin, but the rest we had draw, we beat some. See, so it gave us the opportunity, to gather more experience, and it helped us even on the local level.
And from there, you talk about your experience, how you got into the national team, the Green Eagles. You also had a bronze medal from the 1976 African Cup of Nations. So how was your experience playing with some of the big names, with some of the best legs back then for the then Green Eagles?
You know what, when you, those type of players, when you meet them for the first time, there's tendency for you to be jittery. This Faras, this is this. There's tendency for you to be jittery. But the experience we have given, to get me, give us that confidence. Look, it is this game, it is me, it is you. This is the football that determines it. It depends on how you use it. Nothing more. Don't look at his face. Look at the ball. Once you look at his face, that thing will come over you. But when you look at the ball, you don't even feel. You don't know if you are marking it.
Because you are concentrated on it.
You are concentrated on the game. From here down, not here up. Take this one up. The movement of the ball is what you watch. So there's nobody that one can just say is supernatural in the game. No. It's only unfortunate we are old now. Very unfortunate we are old now. All those that call themselves super, this is no. They are very simple too. It depends on your approach.
Definitely depends on the approach. And after the 1976 triumph with the IICC shooting stars on the continent, I'm sure you went on to have fond memories with the club. Even right here, where we're having this discussion, the Lincoln Salami Sports Complex. You were telling me before we more or less came on said that it was after the 1976 triumph, military administrator built this edifice. How did that come into place?
You see, people, we have lost the services of some people in this country. You see, you don't cherish what people do. Maybe because the man was a military man. I don't know. But this is somebody that had genuine interest in the game of football. Jamie Bewon, Brigadier Jamie Bewon. He is the man. If they make him a minister, he's old now. He must be old now. Then if they make him a minister of sports, honestly, it's not too much. With what he did in Oyo State, in Western Region, Oyo State, he was wonderful. This is a man who will close in his office and then drive down to Ife. We are camping in Ife then. He will come to Ife from his office and stay with us on the pitch, training. At times he will come with his kids and train with us. After training, we shall all retire to our hotel, to his own hotel, his guest house at University of Ife. He will give us dinner. We shall watch, just to be in our midst. Honestly. And he does that nearly 4 times in a week. Nearly 4 times in a week. We never lacked anything then. He was the real inspiration for our winning that championship. That with this man, with what this man is doing, we must not disappoint him. We talk to ourselves, we must not disappoint Jembewa. And was so happy when we carried the cup. He was very happy. Very, very, very happy. We could have even won the champions, club champions league then. The one that was, no, the Zamalek one is, we beat them in the Winners' Cup. The one we won, we beat them in the semi-final.
Okay.
We beat them before we played Cameroon to carry the cup. After winning the cup, even before winning the cup, the eve of the match, NFA officials came to Cameroon. They never expected we are going to win. They came there, we held meeting. Are you going to defend the cup? If you win, They told them, we won the cup. Are you going to defend it? Because the secretary then was to travel to Cairo to register the name for the following year competition. So that they know how they do it, who is going to be to go for this and who is going to to rearrange the whole thing. Then Jamaican Salami said, because he wanted during his lifetime 2 teams to represent Nigeria in African Championship. You get me? So he said, we are going to defend it. But I raised up my hand, I said, look, why don't we leave that, let's create that area, unbeaten champion. Because the people we are going to play against, Rangers International, we don't have their luck. We don't have their luck. They are very stubborn team. You get me? Our game with them can go either way. They are not better, but in a game of football, you get me? At times, if you play better, you may not win. And they know. So they said, I said, it's better we leave it. Let them go and be playing it. Let's go for champion. People have won that champion. People have been the first club side to win winners and champion. But they said no. And that is why Shooting Stars and Water Corporation went into African Continental competition that 77. Before we lost in Kaduna against Rangers on penalty kicks. You see, so that is the Jembewo.
It's perhaps the best sport administrator you've come across.
I'm telling you, the best.
And what can present sport administrators learn from him to make sport or football in this case move up to the heights which it should truly be in Nigeria?
Sports administrators now are the question is those who are administering our sports today. I don't expect too much from them because they are not professionals in the game. They are not. You don't just come. It's just like you now. You are working with. You are a journalist. Calling you to go and cheer Nigerian Teachers Association, or what do they call them? They go and run the affairs of Nigerian Teachers Union. You don't work there. No, because it's not your life. Those who are administering sports, football most especially, today is wonderful. Honestly, it's wonderful. And that's why we are having problems. That's why we are having problems. So if the real actors are given the opportunity, then we move forward. We move forward. But those who are running the affairs of sports today, where are they then? I don't think they move close to football then. They move close to sports. When I'm talking of 1976, out of the age of most of those running affairs of sports now, maybe they were young. Then they don't know people like that. They don't know what they are. They did then. Again. So we have many things to do to correct. That's the thing.
Well, definitely, we hope the right changes will be brought to our sports, generally in Nigeria. So now let us after you retired, after you come your place, what have you been doing to more or less? As a typical sportman, will always want to keep fit. What did you do after retirement?
After my retirement, I went into coaching. Now with age, we are moving out of coaching. But meanwhile, somebody introduced me into, because anything that makes me to run or to really strenuous this thing, no, I don't want to go into that. So I went into playing that, the game of throwing that. And that's what I do, and I am so enjoying it now.
So you still throw that still today?
I throw it. I'm a member of a Ibadan tennis club, and the captain of that section.
You tend to be a soft-spoken person. Even during your playing days, is it safe to say you were more or less, while you might be fierce on the pitch, but outside of the pitch you were also a gentle person, or a gentleman to the core?
Everywhere I'm gentle. I don't make trouble.
No, was that why the name Slow Poison also came to?
I make friends with people. I don't have problem with anybody. And I don't pray I have problem with anybody. Honestly. And that's where one can enjoy his life. That's the way one can enjoy his life. And that's the way I've been living. If you offend me, I'll tell you offend me. And I don't keep anybody in mind. I used to be gentle, to live a very simple life. So many people say it. But I don't know whether I'm gentle or not. I don't know. It's only you that can say I'm gentle.
Well, I can confirm. So now let's look at it. 80 years is a milestone. Looking at your life back and right now, would you say you're fulfilled with all that you've achieved, with all that you've owned?
Honestly, I am fulfilled. That I am alive today, honestly, I am fulfilled. With what I have, I am fulfilled. My aim is not to have everything in life. If you are a friend, I don't look at what you have. I don't. What I have, I am satisfied with it. God gave me children, gave me good wife. So what am I looking for again? And God gave me, I always have my things coming every day. What am I looking for again? I can walk, I can do anything. What am I looking for again? So I am fulfilled. I'm enjoying my life. I'm not looking forward to anybody before I do anything. Before I say I want, no. If you offend me, I'll call you offend me. Why?
I think that is something the younger generation from people like us can more or less learn from you.
There's no way you can offend me. Honestly, because I will call you. Jokingly, I will tell you. Jokingly, we shall finish everything.
And ends there.
And ends there. So life will go. That's how you can be happy. And once you are happy, honestly, you will have long life. You have long life. Don't put anything in your mind. Free your mind. That's it. That's most of my club members. When they come around, they say, are you 80 years? I say, yes. Hey, but you don't look 80. I say, why? My age is 80. Honestly, then we need to thank God. Once your mind is free, your heart is free, honestly, you're good to go. Many years.
Those are words in gold right enough. Now let us now talk about this. In 10 years to come, 20 years to come, 30 years to come, if the name Idowu Otubusen is mentioned, what would you want people to remind, or more or less, what would you want people to more or less ascribe your name to?
Humility. One should be humble. Honestly. Love towards people. Having good relationship with people. And bringing people close. My house is always filled with people. They come and they go. They come and they go. Accept people. Honest. Don't fight. People will identify people. So just make love. Make love.
Definitely. Love definitely keeps the world going on.
Love. That's my key word.
I would also want you to also have, just leave a message for parents that have kids at home that are showing interest in sports, because you alluded to the fact that your parents supported you growing up.
You see, when I was young playing felele, normally our parents don't want us to delve into playing football. They see it as wasting of time. They want you to sit at home and read your books. But once it is your interest and it's in your blood, it will automatically show itself. It will automatically push you. That was what happened to me. I never knew I will rise to playing for Nigeria. I never knew. On Sundays, when we go to church, we come back. My daddy, have you eaten? Yes. Elebe Bible in Kemaka. Take your Bible and read. It is that Sunday that we usually go to the field and play felele with our clubs. We have small clubs there. You know what happened there? One of my teammates then, because if I'm not in the team is not complete. If you just come in, strolling, like he come to say hello to me, okay. Then what I do, I will just pack my canvas, my hose, my pant, inside while I drop it by the corridor. Then when he comes in, then my father will tell me, you don't read your books. Okay, you can go. While he's going, he will just pick the nylon bag, to the field, drop it on the field. Okay, he's gone. I move out to law. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'll be checking the time. Towards the 20 minutes to kick-off time, I will just tell my dad, I want to buy bread there. You understand what I'm saying? I want to buy bread there. Because of it, I will not eat what they cook in the house. Immediately I get them, just give me money. Down when I get there, down to the pitch. Get dressed, then we play football. And when I'm going to pay for it too, when I come back home, why did you go? He said, I will just give an excuse, but he will scold me, normal. He never knew where I was going. But fortunately and unfortunately for me, one day, he left home to see his friend, very close. And the field we play is just like a stone throw to our house. We get maneuvered about 2 corners, then we get to the field. We went there. Then I was on the pitch playing. People were so many. There were thousands that came to watch that match. He was coming back. He saw a crowd. That was his first time. He was passing through that side when a game is going to play. You know what? He just came in. He said, what is the actual thing that's happening there?
And there behold, he saw his son.
Then when he picked, the next he saw me. He didn't say anything. Unfortunately for me, one of the opponent kicked my leg. I was in pain. They have to sit me down by the side of the field. They were trying to help me
treat it.
Yeah, first aid. I was sitting like the next thing I just
felt it up.
When I look, I saw my dad. I almost went down to the ground. Honest. You know what he said? Don't touch that leg. I will come back now. Don't change him. He will play. That was the beginning of my success in football.
So you're in that listening, parents should show that support.
He said, don't touch that leg. I said, don't touch it. Give me 5 minutes. Our house is just 3 minutes walk. We went home. We usually have this ointment, bathing ointment. Just went and brought it. When we applied it, everything was okay. I went back to the pitch. I finished my game. But then he had left. But when I got home, I thought he was going to kill I thought he was going to kill me today. Hey. Okay. He just said, so that is where you always go. And you say you're going to buy bread. That was the beginning. So from that day, I was free.
You seem to say he played a major role, a major support.
Good, honestly speaking.
So you seem to say
that was the day the name
you were playing
the name slow poison. So that period we were in Idowu for Christmas holiday. Some of my fans from there, they were just walking opposite of the road, at the other side of the road. When they sighted me, they said, slow poison! My father said, they don't use it again. Honestly, that is the beginning of the support, and it helped me. You see, the parents of today, they should watch their children. They should watch their children. Everything they see them do constantly, you know that they should help them grow more interest in that very thing.
Thank you very much for those words of advice, and we hope parents back home will definitely heed to these words of wisdom that you have poured out. We say thank you for joining us on today's edition, and we pray that you will live more years in life in good health and in fulfillment. I will say thank you for gracing us. And we hope maybe next time when we get to do this again, when we call on you, definitely grant us audience.
Thank you. I will surely do that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm grateful. And to all the listeners, I say a big thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. And I'm sure you've enjoyed what we had on the show this afternoon. Yes, Prince Idowu Otubusen. They call him Soul Poison during his playing days for Nigeria's Green Eagles and also for the IICC Shooting Stars. A man well-traveled and a storied career in the world of football. Well, we'll be dropping an anchor on the program this afternoon. On behalf of the production crew led by Buluwaji Ogumola and even Victor Pony, and my camera crew, Wasiu Rahim and even Abimbola Lukman, and yes, our driver of the day, Gabriel Abisoye. We say thank you for joining us on today's edition of the program. My name is Tobi Ajewale. We'll see you next time.